What's good, my people? It's Mr. Phillips here with a holiday message for you. Look, I know it's been a very challenging year, so my goal in this video is actually to encourage you to continue to press into loving your families, loving your neighbors, loving the people that you may not have even had a chance to reconnect with in this season because of what's been going on in our country. But stay strong because we are going to come out of this better. So let's do this. What I'm going to do is share with you a holiday tradition that I cherish and how I actually try to replicate that this year. If you don't know this about me already, I'm originally from Louisiana and I moved to California and then I went to school in Louisiana. So one thing about me that I miss the most is Southern cooking, okay? Now, I've been cooking since I was 12 years old, but the one thing I have not learned how to do since then was actually pick up some of my mother's recipes for both gumbo and jambalaya. So what motivated me to actually get these recipes from my mother is hearing that one of my students actually got the recipe for gumbo and made some for themselves. And I said, it's a shame that I'm a man from Louisiana that knows how to cook, but I don't know how to cook gumbo or jambalaya yet. Why is gumbo and jambalaya so important to me? Well, when we moved away from Louisiana, we pretty much had gumbo every Christmas, jambalaya every Christmas. Even when I went to college, the one thing I would look forward to when I came home from college during the winter break was a fresh bowl of gumbo when I would walk in the house the first night. Now keep in mind, other than seeing my mother when I was married 4 years ago, I haven't really been home to see my mother in 6 to 7 years. So I haven't had gumbo, a good bowl of gumbo, in 6 to 7 years. That's a long time. So I finally got the courage to get that recipe and I made some. Let me show you. Here it is, the gumbo. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see this? It has chicken. It has shrimp. It has celery. It has sausage. It is good. Now what you just saw was my second batch of gumbo because I was actually so enamored that I made a batch a week ago that I was like, I gotta keep eating this stuff. I got to. Man, when that gumbo pot gave off that aroma, when it started boiling, I was like, now that's the smell that I grew up with in my house. Come on. So that concludes the holiday tradition that I have in my house growing up as a kid. If you have one, I'd definitely love to hear about it. I'm gonna leave you with one more tradition, and that is every year I usually bring in my saxophone to play for you guys. And since I can't make that happen this year, I decided to put together a special presentation, and I hope you enjoy it. This is Mr. Phillips. Have a great holiday. Can you look at the camera and say happy holidays?
Happy holidays.